What's going on? We back, Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back in the building, talking some Detroit Lions football once again. We're gonna get into some Piston talk in a little bit as well. Two Lion videos today. We took some time off. That was by design. After all the draft talk and all the hype talk, I did a lot of videos and a lot of different things. But got some Lions talk coming this weekend, and trying to deliver on Sunday to fill your football void with some football talk. But yeah, man, Matthew Stafford deal ain't looking too bad, is it? You know, you look what just happened. Matt Ryan got $30 million and $100 million guaranteed. And let me explain on Matt Ryan. I was arguing with Atlanta Falcons fans, telling them how Stafford was better than Ryan. He said, look at the stats. I said, shit, yeah. He had great running backs through his whole tenure in Atlanta Michael the Burner Turner, when he came from San Diego. Then you had you got Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman, who arguably two top 15 backs or top 20 backs. Talking about Tevin Coleman on the lower half of that, but Tevin could be one of the better backs in the league if he gets more of an opportunity. But that's another topic for another day. He got a Julio Jones, he got a Mohamed Sanu, he had a Tyler Gabriel, he had a Tony Gonzalez before that at one point. I mean, he had weapons all over the field. They said they had offensive line problems. They got Jake Matthews and got Alex Mack fixed the offensive line. And then the defense was what kept him in the Super Bowl. You know, it played tough, fast, rugged. You know, the offense is what lost him the Super Bowl. You know, Matt Ryan and Choker last year, basically the same team. He just didn't play the same way for that team to elevate to win the Super Bowl. So, you know, you could say, oh, he got a playoff win and all that. Yeah, he got a playoff win. He got a way better squad. 10 times better than what Matthew Stafford did. And I make this analogy. I make this statement. If Matt Ryan was in Detroit, he'd be a bust. Everything Matthew Stafford has overcome and all that he's overcome in Detroit, from the injuries to the sorry-ass teams to the 0-16 team before him, like I said, that's just my personal opinion on that. Then you got Jimmy Garoppolo, who got all that money. He had a hot end of the season, but is that going to be the trend, or that's going to be indicative of what he's going to bring to San Francisco? They believe so. He got a bunch of money. Oh, in between that, you got Kirk Cousins, who got the first fully guaranteed contract in football that's worth that much, $28 million a year. Fully guaranteed with the Minnesota Vikings. And then you got tied for the fourth spot. I think you got tied Derek Carr. Matthew Stafford got a little bit paid more than Derek Carr, so it's Stafford, then Carr tied with Breeze, and then it rounds out with like Andrew Luck and Alex Smith. And look at Andrew Luck, didn't play last year. Alex Smith is garbage. I don't care what nobody say. And then you got Derek Carr, who had a terrible year last year. Whatever went on in Oakland. So we talked about 3 terrible quarterbacks below Matthew Stafford, or had a terrible time. Drew Brees is a Hall of Famer, so besides him. Then you got Kirk Cousins, who ain't won shit neither, making more than Stafford. Then Jimmy Garoppolo, who ain't won a playoff game or just started a handful of games for San Francisco last year, he making more than Stafford. I mean, shit, Matt Ryan, he got an all fucking Pro Bowl team. All-star team, basically. He ain't won shit. So, at the end of the day, I told you guys, this Matthew Stafford, contract wasn't that bad. We was calling him $100 million last year. Now, in the comparison of things, that's just a blip right now. This is a really Lions-friendly contract. And not only did Stafford not just get his money and just didn't give a fuck, he continued to add on to his game. He became Matthew Stafford, a.k.a. Dwight Vick. He started running more. And I don't think people around the NFL know how agile and much faster Stafford straight line and side to side, quickness is this year. And if this running game works out with Garrett Blount, Kerryon Johnson, and Theo Riddick, Stafford going to have an MVP type year next year, man. He is. We're going to talk about the defense coming up in the next video, but I'm just saying this contract don't look that bad now. If they would have waited to sign him or franchise him, he would have upped the pay on their ass. And they signed him at the right time, gave him the right deal. It's Lions friendly, and he gonna continue to fall down that scale. Okay, he was the top paid quarterback, 92nd, 93rd, 94th, 95th, 96th. Watch what I tell you. He gonna continue to fall because that's what the market is set at. And a lot of them quarterback that's up there, sorry, dog. Even Drew Brees not playing how he used to play. What quarterback up there would you start your franchise with, really, over other quarterbacks that's out there? Would you start it with, I know Garoppolo good, what he proven? Matt Ryan, how many people you pick over Matt Ryan? How many people you pick over Joe Flacco that's in that top 10? Alex Smith. Older Drew Brees. Jimmy Garoppolo. Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr after last year. See, now, we starting to understand, what it is with Matthew Stafford and that contract. They got done at the right time, and they don't have to really up the pay like that, man. He quarterback friendly. And Matt Ryan can learn that, he should have scaled back and took a pay cut because all that talent around him going to start to go. And even with all that talent, he ain't winning. And when it disintegrate around him and it start to cave in, and it's time to pay Alex Mack or Jake Matthews or another Julio Jones again, he crying about a contract. And you can't pay him, you're going to see him regress and become a terrible quarterback and the quarterback that he really should be or closer he should be without the talent around him that make him look better. But it's more to see sports talk. Let me know what y'all think. We gone.